How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Minus the Gym. And right now I'm mixing up my usual pre-workout, nitric oxide beets. This is cherry lime flavor. It's absolutely delicious. And after I drink this, we're gonna go out to the garage and we're gonna do my 300 rep calisthenics workout, which is great for boosting your metabolism and sculpting your body. I call it the 300 rep workout because we do 150 squats, 100 push-ups, and 50 pull-ups in a relatively short amount of time. So it's intense and pretty high volume. But first, let's go down to the basement because I want to show you something really cool. All right, don't spill the beets. So what I wanted to show you really quick before we do our workout is this thing. This is called a Lumen. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it. For me, I saw some ads about the Lumen and I was really interested in it. Basically, this is a breathalyzer that detects how much carbon dioxide is in your breath, and it uses that to determine if you're burning carbs or fat for energy or a combination of both. As you can imagine, that's really handy for those of us who are active and working out, wanting to lose weight, burn fat, improve body composition, or just get a better understanding of our metabolic flexibility, which means how easily our metabolism can switch between burning carbs and burning fat. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to turn on the Lumen, just hold this button here, boom, like that. It's going to connect to my phone, and I have an app on my phone that I'm going to open real quick. You can't really see that, right? So I'm going to record my screen so you can get an idea of what's going on here. But basically, I'm going to say that this is before exercise, and we're going to say 30-minute HIIT, right? Because that's pretty much what this workout's going to be, about 30 minutes of high-intensity interval training. And let's go.
Inhale deeply through your lumen. Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
All right, so there you go. You inhale deeply, hold your breath for 10 seconds, and then exhale through the device. And it's going to give me a reading of what I'm burning. So here we go. I'm a 2. I'm burning mostly fat. And it says your body needs to fuel up before this workout. They're recommending a little bit of carbs before I work out. Eat 1 carb serving right now. So, I'll eat a banana before I work out. I've got my nitric oxide beets that has about 25 calories, and then a banana is going to put me at over 100 calories, so that should be plenty. What's really amazing about the Lumen is that it tracks all your Lumen levels, all your recordings over time, and gets to know how metabolically flexible you are, and then it makes recommendations based on your metabolic flexibility. It's going to give you nutritional recommendations like a macronutrient profile, exactly how many grams of protein, carbs, and fat you should aim for per day. And they even have different recipes that they recommend that you can use, and you can log what you're eating, much like MyFitnessPal or Chronometer, so it's all in one place. Having this is seriously like having a nutritionist in your pocket to coach you throughout the day and tell you how to eat for your goals. And I could keep going on and on, but tell you what, I'll put more information down in the description box in case you're interested. And let's go. I'm going to scarf down a banana, and I'll meet you in the garage to crush that workout. So I ate my banana while I got the garage ready. It's pretty cold out there, so I turned on the space heater and everything, put on some workout gloves, and just got ready and in the mood to work out. And once the gloves were on and I was ready, then I started the first round by jumping up on my pull-up bar and performing 5 pull-ups. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just about less than half of my max. And then I dropped right down to the floor and got into bodyweight squats. And I'm going to do 15 reps of these bodyweight squats. Now notice that I'm using a pretty decent tempo. It's pretty fast, moderately fast, but I'm not using momentum. I'm not bouncing. I'm making sure that I'm using proper form on each rep and I'm not cheating in any way. And then once I'm done with the 15 reps of bodyweight squats, then I'm going to immediately get down to the floor into a plank position and start push-ups, and I'm going to perform 10 reps of push-ups. So each round is going to be 5 pull-ups, 15 squats, 10 push-ups all in a row, and then after the push-ups, take a rest. And now I'm going to take a break. I'm going to speed this up. It was about a 30-second rest or so, give or take. And then I jump up on the bar for round 2. The goal of the workout is to complete a total of 10 rounds, because that will amount to 150 reps of squats, 100 push-ups, and 50 pull-ups, totaling to 300 total reps. Now just finishing up my rest after round 2, and I jump up to start round 3. Now here's the thing I want to mention that's really important, is that you might be wondering, well, how do you apply progressive overload for this? Well, because this is for conditioning, right? It's for sculpting your body, burning fat, improving your conditioning. What you want to do is try to improve your times for completing the entire workout. I just finished round 3. Now remember, this is sped up, but before the footage was sped up, the whole workout took me 18 minutes. So I was able to do all 300 reps in 18 minutes. And the more you whittle that down to say 17, 16, 15, then you're improving your overall conditioning. So the overall approach I take here is cramming the same amount of work into less time. But you could take a different approach and you could increase the reps, right? You could do 6 pull-ups per round instead of 5, or 12 push-ups instead of 10. That's another way to approach it and do more. Jumping up for round 5 now, doing my 5 pull-ups, dropping down to 15 squats, and then down to 10 push-ups. You can see it's a really simple workout, and that's why I love it. You just put in some earbuds and some good music, and away you go. And that was me just signaling I have 5 rounds left, so I'm halfway done. Now, another thing that's really important that I'm going to mention as I finish this rest period and jump up into my 6th round is that you want to change up the variations, right? I do this anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. That's how many times I do this workout per week, depending on how I feel. And I use different variations. So right now I'm doing standard push-ups, standard pull-ups, standard squats, like feet about shoulder width apart, hands about shoulder width apart. But the next day I might do diamond push-ups, close grip pull-ups, close squats. And the day after that, wide push-ups, wide stance squats or sumo squats, and wide push-ups, right? I can even do pike push-ups, dips, whatever I want. I just use different variations. And now jumping up to the bar for round 7. And one more really important point I want to make is that these rep numbers that I chose, like 5 pull-ups, for example, that's less than 50% of my max. I can easily do 12 pull-ups in a set when I'm fresh, probably more, like closer to 15 right now. 3 rounds left, I just said. So the important thing is you want to make sure that these numbers are about 50% of your max. If they're not, then this workout's going to be too intense for you. So as a minimum requirement, I'd say you should be able to do 10 pull-ups, 30 bodyweight squats, and 20 push-ups as your max when you're fresh. And then this workout should be doable for you, at least within a reasonable time. I'd say within like the 20 to 30 minute time frame. All right, and just finishing up my push-ups for round 8, and now taking a rest. And another thing worth mentioning is that my rest periods tend to get longer as the workout goes on. So my rests around, let's say rounds 1 through 3 or 4 are typically really short, like 30 seconds or less. But then as I get really out of breath and it becomes more challenging, you'll catch me resting upwards of 60 seconds, even a little more, when I get to rounds 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and just pounding out the 5 pull-ups for round 9, down to 15 squats, and then right down to 10 push-ups. And you'll notice that I'm also still maintaining the good form, right? I mean, decent form. It's hard to tell with the footage sped up, but I am not rushing the reps. I'm not relying on momentum. I'm going through the full range of motion to the best of my abilities, and that's a really important part of the workout. And here we go, finishing the squats. I got 10 more push-ups, and then the workout is done. And I will show you just how out of breath I am. And also, aside from out of breath, I'll go ahead and take my shirt off, even though it was freezing cold in the garage that day when I was shooting. And you can see what this will do for your physique. I've been doing this workout 3 to 5 times a week for the past month or so, 3 to 4 weeks. So, I still have some more body fat to lose, and the Lumen's going to help me with that. It's only February. The warm spring weather is still quite a ways away. But the development's not bad, even on arms, shoulders, abs. I mean, it's just a matter of leaning out, and I'll have a nice, lean, athletic physique that I'm happy with. Whew, all right. So I'm still, my heart rate's still coming down from that workout, but I'm gonna put together a post-workout smoothie. I'm gonna show you how I do that, like what ingredients I use and stuff. But before I drink it, I'm gonna relax for a little while, and then we'll go to the basement and I'll take another Lumen level. So here's everything I put into my smoothie. And starting with the unsweetened soy milk right here, I like to use 1.5 cups as a base, or you could use filtered water if you want to skip the soy. And then I have 3 really ripe bananas right here. The key is to have them really ripe. Also, I have 1 cup of frozen blueberries, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. And then lastly, I add 1 scoop of the plant protein, vanilla flavored from Snap. That's about 20 grams of protein per scoop. And I always recommend plant protein, even for those who aren't plant-based or vegan, because dairy is scary. Then I pile it all in my blender and let it rip. All right, smoothie is put together and ready to drink, but before I drink it, I'm gonna go to the basement and take a post-workout Lumen level. All right, everybody, I've been hanging out for a good 15-20 minutes after making the smoothie. I think it's been about 30 minutes since the workout at least. So I've got my Lumen, it's on, it's connected. I'm going to say post-workout, all right, after exercise. You should wait at least 30 minutes. All right, that's great. And sit and relax. Let's go.
Inhale deeply through your lumen. Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see what I got here. I'm hoping we'll see a difference from a 2. Nice. Your workout kept you in fat burn. All right, so I was hoping for a 1, I'll be honest. I was hoping the workout would rev me up to a, almost entirely fat burn, but I ate that banana before the workout, so maybe that's why I'm still a 2, and that's totally cool. I mean, the main thing here is I'm trying to burn fat, I'm trying to lean out, and I've maintained that 2 level, which is mostly fat burn. But hopefully you can see just how useful this is, all right? Being able to see throughout the day, and not just from your workouts, but like when you wake up in the morning, how did that dinner last night affect your metabolism? Are you burning carbs when you wake up, or are you more burning fat? Oh, how about fasting? Fasting is really interesting. I actually met with someone from Lumen one-on-one. They have onboarding calls. They're optional, but I did the onboarding call and met with an expert from Lumen, and I told them that, hey, when I do a long fast, when I fast for like 18 plus hours, I actually go from fat burn to more carb burn later on in my fast. And she showed me an article that they have on their website, a blog article, where they found the same thing. Some people, the longer they fast, they actually go into a sort of stress mode where their body starts resorting to glycogen again. So it's not just about like fasting as long as you can. It's actually about finding the optimal window for your individual metabolism and breaking your fast at the best time. Anyway, I've had the Lumen now for a little over 2 weeks. I've been using it, and I really enjoy it. I'm going to keep using it, and I'll let you guys know in future videos how it's working for me. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. All right, hope you enjoyed the workout, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about metabolic flexibility. If you did, please hit that like button for me, and if you want to see me again, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. All right, I hope to see you in the next one. Talk to you then.